This is how getting jacked has changed my life. I look like a UFC fighter on weigh-in day. I look as good as Charles Oliveira and Ilya when they're weighing in. I feel like a brand new person because I've been granted new energy and pride. It increased my confidence by 10 times. I put on lean muscle mass. I dropped the love handles. I actually have abs now compared to when I was 170 pounds. I was super depressed. I had a lot of anxiety. I had deleting thoughts before. My arms and shoulders are bigger. They're more defined. I've been getting more looks, more compliments from people at the gym, from people at work. It's easier to talk to people and to make friends. I'm happier, more social. It feels great to be able to maintain my weight and to be able to eat carbs. I feel like my arms are more vascular as well. I've only been in the gym for about 4 weeks, and I think that my endurance has increased. I'm able to lift more weight. My body, it feels less sore. It's still sore though from the workouts. I'm learning how to do exercises properly. I can actually feel proud of myself of what I accomplished in this short time. I actually wake up in the morning smiling, and I show up at the gym at 5 a.m. and I also go to the gym at 5 p.m. Getting a coach has provided me structure, discipline, and it has allowed me to share with other people my journey along the way. I feel like my skin is more clear compared to before. When I was eating junk processed food, I felt gassy and bloated. I felt sugar spikes and crashes. My skin, it was breaking out when I had poor sleep. I now get 7 to 8 hours of sleep, and I noticed from my Whoop band, I burn more calories. My workout sessions are way better due to the well-rested sleep that I get, and my recovery is better as well compared to the first week. I feel more sharp. I can think with more focus and clarity, and I practice gratitude. I'm more optimistic about my fitness, and my mental health has been better because I just feel more happier. I feel more outgoing. It's easier to talk to other people at work or other men, other women, whatever. The transition is smooth. I think my attention span is better because I'm more focused on what the coach is trying to tell me to do. I know that every step that I'm doing, it's contributing to my success. I feel less stressed out as well because I think me going to the gym, it allows me to release my energy and channel it into something that's more positive. It's something that I'm getting addicted to because now that I have this kind of body, I want to maintain it, and it shows whatever I'm doing. I love myself. Love comes from within. It doesn't come from an external ex or your parents or your siblings or your friends. I feel like I look younger too because before my face was kind of fat. I had bags underneath my eyes, acne, and now I just look well rested. My skin is more clear, and smiling, it just makes life better. If I could smile, it's possible that it's contagious and other people will smile as well. I noticed at work it's easier to talk to people, and when I talk to certain people, I noticed other coworkers would come around and want to join the conversation, which is pretty cool. Talking about fitness, it's an easy conversation starter with men and women alike because everybody wants to be healthy. Now that I'm eating real food, I feel satiated, I feel full. I don't feel that I have to intermittent fast or to cut out carbs or not to be able to eat fruit. I get to eat fruit, I get to eat bread and ground beef and all of the foods that I enjoy. I use the Lose It app to track my calories. It makes it easier to eat the same similar kinds of foods in a day, and it provides structure, consistency, and I like the yogurt and the frozen berries that taste like ice cream. It's super delicious. I feel like my energy levels are pretty good. At work, I'm able to get a lot more done. I show up early and on time, and waking up early, it allows me to conquer the day because I can do more work if I start earlier. I also started to speak morning affirmations, which is kind of crazy because it's something that I would never consider in the past. It's a way to reprogram my mind to allow me to have better thoughts, to be more optimistic, to see what I could really do. Since I'm able to speak to more people, this has allowed me to also practice my communication, my body communication, my tonality, my speech, and my body language. This has allowed me to befriend people at work and also at the gym and also in daily life. I feel like the way that I look, I'm able to be proud of myself. I could project strength. I have confidence. My posture is better. And I think that I look a lot more attractive compared to when I was out of shape, when I was depressed. I wouldn't even want to post up a video on myself. I remember when I was out of shape, I posted up a video on myself working out, and my stomach is stuck out past my chest, and I made it private. It was public and I had to pull it down because I was ashamed of the video. But now I don't mind showing my body and my work. There's something called the halo effect, where if I look good and I feel good, it will bleed into other areas of my life. And I think that people treat me better because I'm more happier, I'm more open as a person, I'm honest. I could share the good things about me and maybe the not so good things about me. I love being able to share the information that I learned and to teach people about the right way of how to diet and exercise and to get proper sleep. I think that it's one of the most important facets of life. It reminds me of a lion. Do I want to be a lion, a strong lion, or do I want to be a weak gazelle? I feel worthy of spending money on myself in terms of services such as a coach, a gym membership, high quality foods, different gym equipment, because my body is the most important vehicle that I'll ever have in this life. I want to be a positive influence for you, for me, and for other people that I meet in life. And this is a tool. This is a way of how I could do it. I also noticed that my shorts, they're loose now. And my shirts, the sleeves are hugging on my arms. I may need to buy new clothes because of my body's changing. I'm also spending a lot less money eating out because I cook and I prepare my food at home. It's way cheaper to eat like that. When I was in the shower this morning, after my gym session, I was washing my abs and it felt kind of weird because I remember before when my abs weren't showing and now my abs are popping out. If I could do it, you could do it. Also, being in the gym, it's allowed me to be more curious and to be able to adapt. For example, if I see a machine, I'm unable to get on it, I could do a modified workout and then I could get that machine at another gym session. I like to be challenged, and there's a story about codfish. A supplier was trying to ship codfish. They froze the fish and lost taste. The customers complained. They shipped the codfish in seawater. Same thing, the fish lost taste because the fish were inactive. They put catfish with the codfish, which is a natural enemy, and the codfish maintained its taste. Also, another story is bees. They sent bees to outer space. They didn't have to flap their wings in space. After 3 days, they died because they weren't working. That means that as a human being, as a man, we're supposed to work. We're natural protectors. We're supposed to be strong. The first week I went to the gym, I saw all of those people that were there. There were kids working out with their parents, older people, younger people, and I felt ashamed of myself that I wasn't going to the gym because there's no excuse for me not to go. I should have been putting in the work, and now I am able to put in the work. Some of my friends said I don't need a coach. If Michael Jordan and Tiger Woods has a coach, why am I any different? I should also have a coach. If Bruce Lee had a coach, I should have a coach too. I am worthy of investing into myself. It's one of the best return on investments. I feel like this is a way of how I can honor God, because if I am created in His image, I should live the best life that I can. Because if I am representing God, anything less would be a disservice. We have one life, one love, and I'm glad that I have the opportunity to partake in life. Because the chances of me being born are 1 in 400 trillion. That means that I won the lottery every day. I wake up with breath. This is a gift. There's a quote, the present is a present because the present now is a gift. Use the pronouns I, me, my, and myself to reprogram myself and live the best life that I can. I hope you guys can live the best life that you can. Please like, share, and subscribe. Let me know what hit the hardest. If you want me to coach you one-on-one, we'll see if you're the ideal candidate to losing 10, 20, and 30 pounds, pack on lean muscle mass, to improve your mental state, to be more happier, to smile, to be more confident, to improve your communication, your social circles, and your work. Everything is going to improve once you improve your vehicle. I'll check you guys another time. Peace.